Good evening. It is so exciting to just see how God is unfolding his message. And he has allowed me to write another piece. It's told from the perspective of Mordecai's wife. So if you're interested, go ahead and listen in. Here we go. Like a heavy felted black blanket, stunning silence fills the room. I can see the realization slowly overtaking each person present. How could this poor child be so unlucky? First her father, and now her mother, gone. Allowing my arms to open, the midwife gently places her in my arms. Go, she exclaims. Go before she becomes chilled by the night air, and we lose her too. I'm just mournful, but there is no time to grieve. I am confused, but there are simply no easy answers. I am exhausted, but this, I know, is just the beginning. My feet know their way home without any need for directions. Opening the door, he takes her from my arms. Somehow he just knows. Maybe it's my swollen eyes, or maybe it's my tear-stained cheeks. No words are exchanged. It doesn't matter. The look on my Mordecai's gentle brown eyes confirms what I already suspect. She is ours now. Like a slow-motion movie, my softened body collapses onto my bed. Conflicting thoughts spiral through my consciousness. Like a hurricane gathering force, they cannot seem to be stopped. Why? If not us, then who would take her? Will I have enough energy to take care of her? I am old. I am exhausted. But tonight, sleep is a mere wish. Days have now come and gone, and every morning for the last 5,000 I have awoken with a start. But today more than ever, the realization that she has grown from a helpless infant to a vivacious young lady is so real. She is obedient. She is teachable. She is smart. She is trustworthy. She is radiant. She's plucky. But mostly, she is beautiful. She adores her Uncle Mordecai. She adores her girlfriends. She adores her Jewish name, Hadassah. But mostly, she adores her Jewish culture. Today, it feels like I just simply blinked and her childhood was gone. Today, I noticed the young men admiring her in the market. I overheard her laughing with her friends about what kind of Jewish mothers they were going to be. But wait, do you hear it? No! They are here to take her from us. I will not let her go. Locking my eyes on hers, I see the pleading desperation quickly consuming her eyes. Wrenching myself hard to the right, I feel his powerful hands tighten around my arms. Escaping from my soul, I hear these words. She is still a girl. She's not one of them. She's not ready for this. Do something. Precious moments slip by. Darkness slowly slips in and cinches itself like a vice grip around me. I can still taste the foreign dust from their sandals. Turning, I collapse into his strong arms. He whispers, "You will put her in danger if you say anything." I know he's right, but my heart is shattered. Just like that, she is gone. 401 or more days have passed since they took her from us, and the seed of grief that was deposited deep in my being is growing. I try to ignore it, but it has rooted itself deep in my heart, and like a well-rooted plant, its roots are slowly suffocating my soul. Unsettling questions barrage my brain, incapacitating my ability to think rationally. What if they heard her? What if she can't keep a secret? What if, with each tidbit of information that is leaked out to us, I realize that I am a mere bystander? Word has reached us that she pleased the king. She was chosen, and now she is queen. Haman has also gained favor with the king, though, and he has underhandedly secured our annihilation. Now we will die. So today, right now, my Mordecai has sent this message to our beloved Hadassah. You can read it with me in Esther 4:13 and 14. Don't think for a moment that because you are in the palace, you will escape when all the other Jews are killed. If you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will arise from some other place, but you and I will die. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this, Esther? You know, the story goes on. And we learn that in the end, Esther asked the Jewish people to fast and pray, along with her and her maids. Then she goes before the king and tells him everything. A new edict gets signed that allows the Jewish people to fight back on the day that had been chosen for their annihilation. They win, and Haman, along with his 10 sons, are executed on the gallows that he had built for Mordecai. Ladies, Esther had to choose. She was born a Jewish girl. She was born as a minority in an oppressive society. She was born beautiful. Against her will, she was taken to the palace and placed in the king's harem. She was selected to be queen. None of this was her plan. Her life had been one big detour. She could have struggled against everything that was happening to her. She could have held on to her desire to get back to her normal Jewish life. She could have refused to help the Jewish people, and they all would have been annihilated. But she chose to embrace and view everything, every last bit that was happening to her as God rerouting her life. She trusted his untangled view of her life and his orchestration of it all. She could have chosen to hold on to her original plans and thought that all that was happening to her were simply roadblocks and detours, and that she should keep trying just to get back to her plan. Can I ask you something? What plan is it in your life that you continually hold on to? When things don't go the way you've planned and anticipated, do you see them as roadblocks and detours? What if? What if today you surrendered to God's reroute of your life? What if today you embraced everything that comes your way? What if today you trusted that his plans are perfect and his timing is impeccable and he has a completely untangled view of your life? I can tell you that for me, when I've chosen to do that, the depression, the anxiety, the fear, it goes away. So today, will you trust that what happens to you is God rerouting your life and not just a detour? Let's pray.